What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nour Trades, and today we quote-unquote have a new president of the United States of America. So yes, it is not 100% official. Would I say it's damn near official? Yes, obviously Trump will be taking this to court, and he might get his way. But as of what I know right now, and multiple sources here, we're saying that Biden's our new president, and that can change. But for this video, we're going to say Biden is officially, the new president, and we're going to go from there. But before I get started, I'm going to be resuming the 250K challenge this week. I actually made the first episode and then we took a break from that. But we'll resume that this week. I don't even remember where we left off on the account. I got to look at it. But the 250K challenge will be resumed this week. And as a trader, new president, it doesn't matter what this president comes with, Trump or Biden. Even if Biden comes in, market crashes, it really doesn't matter. You can make money as a trader to the upside or to the downside. So I can't wait to see really what happens. It is still better than the uncertainty that we had before, where we didn't know where things were going and who was president. At least the market knows who's basically president of the United States. So it's definitely a better position than we were, days ago or a week or two ago, where it could have went either way, and now we're going the one way. So, this week has been very crazy, actually. If you look at NIO was, I still remember playing with NIO when it was a $5 stock, and now this stock is $43, 1,000%, 900%, whatever. NIO's been killing it. Square, makes sense why they're killing it. They just had earnings all-time highs, and Square, pandemic, Square has been killing it ever since the pandemic started. What else killed it this week? Roku killed it as well, all-time highs. Why? Roku just had earnings. Just the pandemic has been a blessing to a few companies, and when people say, I don't get why the market's at all-time highs or why stocks are at all-time highs, you just got to look at what's really been affecting different stocks. So it really makes sense why Roku's doing well, Square is doing well, and as far as NIO, Tesla, those are, since Biden's becoming president, NIO's been killing it, but NIO was killing it before this whole president thing. But, electric companies, as far as Tesla and NIO, benefit from Biden becoming president. So we'll see where these head into on Monday. I don't know if we'll see, depending on futures on Sunday. It's currently Saturday. So, let's talk about where the market is going, right? Nobody's a fortune teller, so if you see anybody try to tell you, the market's going to be there, at this number, at this specific, it doesn't work like that. But let's talk about it, and let's break it down together in a very simple way. So, ES is, something that I like to follow. A lot of people like to follow SPY, NQ, and I love all those other ETFs, but I like ES. So ES, and for the people that trade futures, you guys definitely are looking and trading ES, but I don't trade futures. I just like watching this during the day rather than SPY. But let's take a look at this chart. So as you can see, we created an all-time high in the market in the S&P 500 September 2nd, 2020. We took a nice big dip all the way down, and that was September 24th. So it took a 2-3 week process before we bottomed out. We pushed back up, and we looked like we were about to make a new high. And then we ended up in the last few weeks. Remember how I said the uncertainty thing? Market didn't really know where it was going, and not only that, we didn't know what president was going to take the seat. We also were in the middle of trying to get a stimulus done. So we didn't get the stimulus done, and the market ended up, falling. So as you can see, we created a channel to the downside, and we broke this uptrend. We didn't break the overall downtrend here, and we'll talk about that. But we created a little channel here as far as the stimulus, and the market was just doing its thing. And then one night we just completely crashed overnight. And we started dropping, and we bottomed out at the same level that we bottomed out September 24th, September 23rd, and then we ended up bouncing very strong. So this last 7 days, they said it was the strongest week and I don't remember how long, but this was a very strong week. As you can see from ES, this was the last 7 days. We just bounced extremely strong off that low, and it was almost like we didn't really have a red day. So we bounced very strong. So now where do we head from here? If you notice the trend, every time we get to the top of this trend right here, we end up bouncing off of it until we come back down and we bottom again, and then we just bounce right back up. So right now we're at a spot that, you know, we're basing it off this specific chart and technicals. We usually get rejected right here and we head lower. So does that mean we're going to reject and head lower? No. The market was actually very strong on Friday, excuse me. So let me show you Friday. Thursday. Look at Thursday. Wow. Sorry about that. So Thursday we pushed up, and you can see that was, what is that? November 5th. And then November 6th, we kind of just, the whole day, we kind of just consolidated. We kind of fell overnight, but we recovered during the day, especially the beginning of the day. And then we just consolidated the whole day. I guess people were just waiting for results to come over the weekend. Nobody wanted to break out. The market just didn't want to break out. So what I looked at is, if you go on the 4 hour, which is the chart we were on right now, it kind of looks like we're about to break out. Does that mean we're officially going to break out? Definitely not. We always look like we're about to break out, but then we end up getting rejected. So what are we going to look at this week? We're going to look at, first of all, how Monday comes across. So Sunday night, you'll be able to see some futures. Obviously, it's not going to give you an exact or where we're going to actually open on Monday because we move so much overnight. It doesn't even matter what futures tells us at night anymore. So Sunday night, we'll be able to tell whether, you know, we're nicely green or maybe we're red because of Biden becoming president. But overall, even if we get a pullback, we're still in the same exact trend we were in just a few weeks or since September 2nd with Trump. So nothing changes. Just because we pull back right here doesn't mean, oh, Biden caused this sell-off in the market. No, not really. We're just getting rejected based on technicals. And Biden happened to become president a day or two before. So if we do end up breaking out from this level, which is around 351, 352 for SPY or ES, well, technically on ES it's 3,520, but for SPY it's 352. So if we end up breaking above the 352 and we close above, yes, we keep wicking above. That doesn't mean anything. We need to close above. So as you can see, we never closed above. We've only wicked above. And Friday, we got very close to closing, and we actually sold up a few minutes before. So as you can see, look right here. This is 4 o'clock. I remember watching this. We thought we were going to close. It was 10 minutes before the market. As you can see the time right here. It was 350, and we ended up selling and closing right under it. I didn't swing anything. I was definitely going to swing if we closed above and take that risk. But we didn't, so I said, all right, I'll wait till Monday. But if we end up breaking above 352, and we close above, the closing part is very important, and we close above, we're definitely going to be seeing all-time highs, which is 358 on SPY or 3,587 on ES. Yes, something can happen where we end up pulling back, and you have to remember Biden is more of a person or a president that is willing to lock down the country due to COVID, which is, you know, for him, that's his view, and then Trump has his view on, okay, we're never going to go into a lockdown again. So if we go into a lockdown, it's obviously definitely not good for the market. It is good for specific stocks like Zoom. So this time, people will definitely be ready for those specific stocks to catch it on the pullback, or even if they don't pull back, like something like Zoom, that might take off just because economy is shutting down. Last time, everything fell back very heavily. And then people didn't know because we've never been in that situation, but Zoom ended up catching so much affection and so much love during the recovery in the market that it outpaced every other stock. Like, you know, Roku killed it, Zoom killed it, Netflix obviously killed it, and so many other stocks that benefit from a lockdown. And now that this is our second time possibly going into a lockdown, people already know and have a watch list or a buy list basically for Christmas on what they're going to buy as soon as that happens. So we'll definitely be able to see that. So if we break out above 352 or 3,522 on ES, we're going to end up seeing all-time highs and possibly far higher from here, as long as we can stay above on COVID. COVID's getting very aggressive, especially in Europe right now. We just set a daily record in the US. Yes, people are saying we're testing a lot, but there's also a whole bunch of cases. People are clubbing, and life is returning back to normal, quote unquote, but people are catching that disease. If we don't get above and we keep getting rejected as this line, we're definitely going to see a sell-off back to those lows of 3,227 on ES. And then from there, if we slip under, we could be headed to some bigger levels. So even if I go all the way back here, you can see right here. As you can see, this level definitely means something here, especially, well, on SPY, that's 322, 323. And if we fall under that, it could be a far bigger sell-off, or a real sell-off, rather than, just a pullback to the level that we've been bouncing on. So, yes, we can break out to the upside, which we look like we are, judging it from a Saturday, but based on technicals and history, we keep getting rejected. So do not think, okay, I can go ahead and get in on this breakout, and then boom, we'll see all-time highs. No, we've continuously rejected off. This is going to be our third time getting rejected off, and then this is our base that we keep dropping to and bouncing off of. So we'll either break out this week or we'll pull back, and I can't wait to see what happens as Biden as president. We'll see that tomorrow night, Sunday or future. So keep those 2 points or 2 numbers in mind: 352 on SPY or 3,520 on ES, or 3,000, well, technically you can put it like this, but 3,227 on ES, or 3,000 or 322 on SPY as support. So keep those 2 points on in mind. Those definitely mean something to the market, and we'll see where we go from here. So if you guys want any more information, I'll be updating it on my Instagram on Trade Like Nour. I have a trading account specifically for trading, and I'll be posting daily there as far as where we're breaking out, or are we coming back to that base level. So if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you check out the description so you can go and check out my trading account. So I'll see you guys. Peace.